Hey guys, it is Carey from Cooking with Carey, and I'm down at the Seed and Bean Market in Fort Myers to announce an amazing new opportunity for the Southwest Florida community. We are going to do a 4-part cooking series. That's right, a 4-part, just in time for the holidays, showing you amazingly easy, plant-powered recipes, but it's going to be even better than that. We're going to show you how to infuse these recipes with CBD. So if you've ever had any questions about CBD and how to use it and the benefits of what it can do to you and your family's life, this class is for you. So in order to kick this off, my girl Katie, who's holding the camera over here, we're going to do a little series called Wake and Bake. Like that name? I know, we thought it was pretty funny. So we are actually going to do a Wake and Bake, no bake, energy ball. But we are going to infuse this with all the fall flavors. So we're going to use pumpkin, banana, cinnamon, and I think you're going to love it. So let me show you how quick this all comes together so you can start making these amazing energy bites for your family as soon as even today. So here's what it's going to start with. We're going to use a 1/4 cup of pumpkin puree. Now make sure you get the pumpkin puree, not the pumpkin pie filling. That's loaded with sugars and all kinds of things. We just want good old-fashioned pumpkin. Then we are going to use 1 3/4 cups of oatmeal. And don't worry about writing this down. We are going to share this recipe with you. Then we are going to go to a banana. Now, in the recipe, it's going to say ripe banana. And this is what happens. It'll get nice and brown for you. Don't throw these out. I have a load of bananas in my freezer. All you'll do is peel them. They get super sweet. They're perfect for these energy bites, and even better as nice cream, which is just frozen bananas all blended up. So we're going to use 1 banana. We're going to use 1 teaspoon of pumpkin pie spice, or a 1/4 teaspoon. If you don't have pumpkin pie spice, no big deal. Use some cinnamon. Then, to make this extra yummy, we're going to use a little bit of some chocolate chips, but not just any chocolate chips. I love this brand, but Target and Whole Foods also has a great brand. What you want to look for on the back is that it's just chocolate and not added with all kinds of milk solids and fat. This is just unsweetened chocolate and cocoa butter. And cocoa butter is actually the butter from the cocoa bean. So this is a great brand to use. So we're going to add a 1/4 cup of those. We're going to use a little bit of vanilla. Just a pro tip, the measure on the lid is always a teaspoon. If you need a teaspoon or half a teaspoon, no need, just use the lid. Then we're going to use some nut butter. So I'm going to use peanut butter today. You could use any kind of seed butter, cashew butter, almond butter. But the big thing I say about any nut butters you use is read the back. Really, it should only say whatever nut it is. So this is going to say peanuts and sometimes salt. If it says anything where it has added oils and sugars, you don't need that in your peanut butter. I think Katie just learned that the other day. She was shocked what was in her peanut butter. So this is a brand, Whole Foods sells it. It's super easy to get. You can get them like $3.99. Then we're going to get some raisins in here, and you could use cherries, you could use dried cranberries. And the Seed and Bean is getting a little busy, so they have an amazing coffee selection and CBD beverages, so make sure if you haven't been here to check them out. So we did our raisins. Then we're going to use, instead of chia seeds or flax seeds, we're going to use 2 tablespoons of hemp seeds. If you haven't tried these are loaded with protein and omegas to make these energy bites a complete meal. So we'll dump those in. And the last thing, I add a little agave. You can use honey or maple. You can even use a date. I use this just to make it a little sweet, especially for the kiddos in our life. And it's just that easy. Put it all into your food processor, turn it on. We're going to let it come together, and it's kind of going to make this like sticky dough. And at any point, if it gets a little stuck like this, just pulse it. And you'll see how it starts to come back together and make this delicious pumpkin pie energy bites. It takes just about only 20 to 30 seconds. You'll start seeing it pull off the edges, and voila. Take a look at this pumpkin pie energy bites. So at this stage, what you do is you'll take your blade out. Don't want anybody's fingers getting hurt. And you just ball up the mixture. And if the mixture, because sometimes bananas, of course, are different in size. If it's too loose, just add a little bit more oatmeal. But this is exactly how they'll come out. Line them up on a sheet tray and pop them in the freezer for just 20 to 30 minutes to let them set up. And what you're gonna have is these delicious, and I just store mine in a zip top bag, just like this, or you use a reusable container, and you have these delicious pumpkin pie energy bites that are good for you. They are loaded with whole grains, fruits. You even have your pumpkin in there, and they taste like a little pie, but they're so good for you, you can have them for breakfast. So I hope you enjoy these, and I hope you check us out for this amazing new cooking series that's going to start when, Katie?
It starts on October 21st.
October 21st, down at the C&D Market. We are going to have so much fun learning about plant-powered meals and how we can start reaping the benefits of incorporating CBD into our life. I cannot wait to see you soon. Make sure if you are in and you want more information, just in the comments say, I'm in, and we will get that to you. This is Carey with Cooking with Carey, and I look forward to seeing you, and you have a good day.